Welcome back to another video, guys. It's going to be a quick one today. So I'm going to do a pros and cons video on everything I love about the Bronco and some of the things I dislike about the Bronco after owning it for a year. I have two different vehicles. Got like a work car, which is kind of like a little hoopty. I drive around also. I've had the Bronco a year and I'm just over 7,000 miles. You're like, yo, are you even driving the car? I am driving it. Like when I had my Range Rover before, I had my Range Rover from 2015, 2016 to 2022. I just had like 70,000 miles on it. And I work from home. I do this full time, if you're not familiar with any of my other 3 or 4 channels. But today I'm putting mud flaps on the Bronco, and like they're needed. They're needed, guys. I always like, I know the clearance isn't gonna be with the same, but it's just a mud flap. I'm pretty sure I can take them off when I go off-roading or do anything crazy or extracurricular. But the mud flaps are so needed, and I didn't realize when I would need them the most. You're already like driving the Bronco, the tires are huge. I have the Sasquatch package, and then I plan on, after I'm done with these tires, even going up to put the 37s on there and putting another lift on the car. But with those tires and driving around, you're literally just spitting up. If it rains, which it always does down here in South Florida off and on randomly, it'll torrential downpour for 30 minutes and then it'll be clear as day. You can have a perfectly clean car and you go over a puddle. Or if it rains, it's splashing water all up on the side of the car. But the craziest part, which I did not realize, if you do not have your doors on, and I love driving around with my doors off, especially down here, everybody's looking at you. It's phenomenal. I am still in the honeymoon stage of having this Bronco. And I was afraid because I bought my dream car, which was like the Range Rover, and I'm like, after I had it for like a year, I'm like, I think I kind of want something else. I want this, I want that. I have not felt like that about the Bronco. I might have saw other Broncos. I'm like, oh, that Bronco looks nice, but I still like love my Bronco. But the mud flaps are needed, especially if you're driving around without any doors on. I've been caught in the rain. I've been through puddles. If the doors are on and the mud and the rain are coming up on the side of your car, when you drive through these puddles or drive through rain, where do you think it's going if you don't have doors on? It's going on you. I've had rain and dirt and gook all on the side of my body, on my legs, back seats. It's worse if you're sitting in the back seat. It's crazy. So we're putting the mud flaps on. I got these off of Amazon, I believe. Link will be in the description. Make sure you use that code. It's not a sponsored video, but any traffic that's going that way from that link will help me out, so that'll be greatly appreciated. But we're gonna go get those installed today and just see how it looks on the Bronco. So if you're thinking about getting mud flaps, you're thinking about certain type of mud flaps to get, I'm gonna unbox them. I love the design on them, so I'm gonna show y'all that, and then we're gonna shoot over to the shop and get them slapped on the car, and then I'll show y'all some dope angles of them on afterwards. And the awesome part is they're affordable, they're not that expensive, and if I ever want to take them off, I could just take them off. It's not that serious. So let's roll. Before the mud flaps.
One of these guys here, and that gets mounted in there, and then it supports this piece from underneath here. So it's just like that. And the bracket sits right here. This bracket mounts to your factory bolts. And then on the rocker lights, what I'm going to do is over here, this is a plastic pin.